Hey there! So you're looking to invest in India, right? I mean, it's one of the fastest growing economies on the planet, and as an NRI, you've got this amazing chance to get in on that growth. But, and it's a big but, investing from overseas has its own rule book. Don't worry though. Think of this as your personal roadmap. We're going to walk you through it step by step. So let's just dive right into the big question, the one you're probably asking yourself. As a non-resident Indian, how in the world do you actually navigate all the rules to invest back home? Because, and this is super important, it's not as simple as just using your old savings account. But hey, that's exactly what we're here for. We're about to make this whole thing crystal clear. Okay, here's our game plan. First up, we'll tackle the NRI investor puzzle. What does that status even mean? Then we'll get into the right bank accounts you need. After that, the fun stuff, your investment playbook. And finally, we'll wrap up with taxes and rules to know so you stay on the right side of things. All right, first things first. We have to start with the foundation. I mean, before you even think about investing a single rupee, you've got to understand what your NRI status really means. So, what is an NRI, really? Well, the official definition is pretty straightforward. If you're an Indian citizen, but you live outside of India for more than 182 days in a single financial year, boom, you're an NRI. And listen, this isn't just some fancy label. It's a legal status that completely changes the rules of the game for how you manage your money in India.
And that status, it has an immediate, really big consequence. You can't just keep using your old regular savings account. So why not? What's the big deal? Well, it's because now every single rupee you move in or out of the country is seen as a foreign exchange transaction. And all of that is watched over and regulated by the Reserve Bank of India. That right there is the fundamental reason you need a whole new setup.
Which brings us perfectly to our next section, setting up those special bank accounts. Seriously, think of these as your official gateway to investing in India. Getting this part right, it's absolutely critical. Everything else built on this. Okay, lean in for this part, because this is probably the most important decision you'll make at the start. You've basically got two main choices, an NRE account and an NRO account. Let's break it down. Think of E and NRE for external or earned abroad. This is where you put your foreign income. And the best part, the interest is tax-free in India, and you can move the money back out freely, no problem. Now, the NRO account, think O for ordinary or income from an Indian origin. This is for money you earn in India, like rent from a property or dividends. But here's the catch. The interest you earn here is taxable, and moving the money abroad is restricted. There are limits and some paperwork involved. It's a way for the government to manage foreign exchange. Now, there's one more account I want to mention. It's a bit more specialized, the FCNR account. Now, this is not your everyday transaction account. It's basically a fixed deposit, but you hold it in a foreign currency, like US dollars, British pounds, whatever. So what's the point? It has one main job, to shield your money from those wild swings in the currency exchange rate. It's a really smart tool for managing currency risk. Okay, so you've got the account sorted out. The foundation is built. Now we get to the really exciting part. Your investment playbook. Let's talk about where you can actually put that money to work in India. And guess what? You've got a ton of options. You can dive right into the Indian stock market. You can go for mutual funds where a pro manages everything for you. Or you can invest in real estate, like residential or commercial properties. And if you want something a bit more stable, you can always go for things like NRE fixed deposits or even government bonds. There's really something for every kind of investor, no matter your appetite for risk. Now, if you're thinking about jumping into the stock market, there's a little bit of a process. It's a simple three-step checklist. First, you need something called PIS permission. That's the Portfolio Investment Scheme. Second, you need a special NRI DMAT account, which is where your shares are actually held. And third, you need a trading account, which is what you use to buy and sell. Simple as that. Okay, let's talk about a hugely popular choice for NRIs, mutual funds. And honestly, it's popular for a reason. You get two massive benefits right off the bat. One, you have professional fund managers making all the tough decisions for you. And two, your money is instantly diversified across lots of different assets, which is great for managing risk. It's just a fantastic, pretty hands-off way to build wealth over the long term. And then, of course, there's real estate. It's a timeless favorite for so many NRI investors. You can absolutely buy residential and commercial properties. Go for it. But, and this is the one crucial rule you have to remember, you are not allowed to buy agricultural land. No farms, no plantations. That's a definite no-go for NRIs. All right, so we've talked about all the cool places you can invest your money. But now we've got to tackle the final crucial piece of this puzzle. understanding the taxes and the rules. Honestly, staying compliant is non-negotiable. It's what makes the whole journey go smoothly. Think of this as your quick and dirty tax cheat sheet. Let's just run through the big points one more time. Remember, the interest from your NRE account is totally tax-free in India. Awesome, right? But the interest from your NRO account and any money you make from renting out property, that is taxable. And as you'd expect, any profits you make from the stock market could have a capital gains tax applied. Now, I'm about to give you an acronym that is a huge sigh of relief for most NRIs. It's DTAA. That stands for Double Taxation Avoidance Agreement. In plain English, it's an agreement India has with tons of other countries that basically says you won't get taxed on the same income twice, once in India and then again where you live. This is a massive, massive deal. It can save you a serious amount of money. Okay, last but not least, let's quickly go over what not to do, because believe me, these mistakes can be super costly. Number one, and this is the big one, please don't keep using your old resident savings account after you become an NRI. Number two, don't ignore the foreign exchange rules. Number three, make sure you declare any taxable income you earn in India. And number four, just keep good records of everything. Avoiding these 4 common pitfalls will make your life so much easier. So let's wrap this all up. Look, is there a specific process for NRIs to invest in India? Yes, absolutely. But as we've just walked through, it's not some big mystery. It's a clear plan. Get the right accounts, know your options, and understand the tax rules. Once you've got that down, you can dive in with confidence and be a real part of India's incredible growth story. It's a journey, for sure, and it all starts with having the right knowledge and a solid plan. So now that you've seen the roadmap, the only question left is, are you ready to take that first step on your Indian investment journey?